Okay, so we're continuing with the anime game. Wonder if Nat or Vim will show up. I think Vim might be doing a commentary right now. Good morning. Let's see. There we go. I need people to talk to. So I guess I'll go the opposite direction of where I should be going. Definitely.
It is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
Let me know if the sound's too quiet or too loud. Are there people in there? Oh no, they're way up there. Can I even get up there? It's going okay. I can't get there. Okay. I'm glad I remind you of dangerous forces.
And now that you're all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training? After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books. There's truly nothing better.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else.
Okay.
So let me give you some
Goes
advice.
good. Morning.
Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
Interesting.
The next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill?
I think you'll like it if I say strength. But do I answer just honestly? Let's see. I guess I'll answer skill.
You might be right, but when it's all said and done, I still think muscle comes out on top.
Hey there, Professor.
I don't
Here
think
to
so.
check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
It really throws me off that this person is voice acted by Ben Diskin, who voiced like a crazy amount of people from my childhood. My sword broke. Well, it'll get better. Ben Diskin is a very talented man, but also like it really throws me that this guy is voicing somebody in this game.
It's thanks to my adoptive father, Lenato, that a commoner like me is here at the Academy. He is the very model of chivalry. Someday, I'm going to be just like him.
I'm not sure what the recruitment thing is. I know I can like steal people from the other houses and make them join my house, but I don't know if I can do it that early. Camera.
You're quite powerful to have beaten us in the mock battle. Such a shame you aren't leading our class.
I mean, this is set on easy, so not
I've
really.
heard your class is hunting thieves. That mission is very different from the one we were given.
Well, I'm assuming that we'd all get different missions, but maybe I'm wrong. Cat. Just cat. I cannot pet the cat. Cat spotted.
I was thinking. What about.
Professor, you're the one taking out the bandits? That's one way to start your career at the Academy. I didn't expect they'd order us to risk our lives here. Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it?
I mean, you're called the Knights of Saros, so, like, no. It's not surprising.
I was thinking.
Stupid.
The Knights of Saros are also known as the Shining Knights. We are the sword and shield of the divine Saros. There are many orders of knights in the world, but we are the only one that has the honor of bearing the name Saros. As a member of the church, you should probably study up on the history of Saros and the knights.
I know I'm disgusting, but calm down. No need to be that direct.
Let's see. That person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who. Oh, do you need me for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
You're always busy, Cyril. Can't expect me to believe it.
Do you know of the Iyer family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes. All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Iyer, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future.
I look forward
There
to
is
that.
nothing I cannot achieve.
I mean, confidence is good. It's when you get when you get a big head that it's slightly annoying.
Here's an idea. I hear the Officers' Academy of the Monastery was founded about 2 centuries ago. The eastern region of Fodlan was being invaded by Almyra, and so the Archbishop of the time took measures to prevent the border from being taken. In order to ensure Fodlan would be safe from potential threats, she deemed it necessary to raise a generation of excellence. That is how the establishment was founded, though its purpose has changed over the years.
Okay. Get around the bench.
I have a favor to ask.
I've been thinking about starting a choir, and I need a volunteer who can help me get it off the ground. Can you help me find some students who love music? Find out which students are passionate about music. It seems there was a sign-up sheet being passed around the dormitory seeking students to join the choir. Okay.
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess?
Yeah.
Me too. Shall we pray together?
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Kathleen! Who is her favorite
favorite, Professor.
Now that you are a member of the church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. Inside the cathedral, Saint. Now that
Don't you have... Okay,
I
view
have
quests.
something to ask of you.
The Western Church, which rules over the western parts of Fodland, has lately made some strange troop movements. If you hear anything concerning, be sure to let me know. Collect information on the Western Church to report to Seteth? I don't know how to say his name. You may find an informant among the students in the courtyard.
Inside the now that...
Why is there still a speech bubble here? Is it you? You.
It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seros. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor?
Sure.
You don't sound terribly sure. Perhaps you are not of noble birth? After all, devotion is not as essential for a commoner.
Wow. Rude. I do kind of wish I could zoom out a little bit on this third person. It's a little too close for my liking. Okay.
I was thinking.
That's
Yeah, right.
Bridget, Elmira, Gusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Dissidents intel. Interesting, interesting. I see some glowy bits over here. Sparkles. Choir sign-up sheet. A list of students from the Golden Deer House who wish to participate in the choir practice.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's
old enough.
Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
Well, I need to accept his quest. I also need to accept the quest up there, but not quite yet. More useless talking to go through. Gotta get all the story.
Hey there.
Oh, Professor. Hello. I was just looking for my... Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it?
Let's search for it.
Okay. What is it? I'm not doing anything.
Hey, what's this cake doing out here?
Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cruel.
I don't know. Is the recruit thing, like, take them with you? I don't know. Guide? No. Monastery. Is there something about recruitment in here? Nope. I lied about cake. I'm an evil person, but that's
Have we
fine.
met? No. Sorry. You remind me of someone I know.
Oh, I recognize that person. There are plenty of people that talking about that person.
Professor?
Our next mission is to go after a group of bandits. I'm not very confident. I'm afraid I'll just hold everyone else back. I should probably stay behind for this one, or help plan the attack instead.
But you're a healer. I need the heals. No, not right now. More kitties. Ooh, blue gloves. A list of different types of fish that can be caught in the fishing pond. It's downright comprehensive. Ooh, level. There's a dog.
So...
Gatekeep.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to see. Like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there. Give it a try.
I've never been in an entrance hall. Guess it was closed off earlier.
You look bored. Care to duel?
They do?
What? I just wanted to spar.
I mean,
You there.
I was assuming that, just double checking.
We will
Talk.
accompany you on your assignment. We don't want anything to happen to our precious students. If any of you run into trouble, we'll step in and help out.
Who's that up there? They probably don't have much to say, but I kind of want to check
So...
what all the way up there is. Oh, there's a bunch of cats. Oh. Well, fine then. Kitties.
No.
What? I didn't do anything. Don't tell me no for no reason.
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll
Cake?
be back before you know it.
I lied about cake earlier. Yeah, that's usually what people say in anime before they die, so,
There are way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed. Oh, hi,
I'm sorry,
Professor.
child.
Were you just eavesdropping on me? Well,
You're trying to
everyone
speak to me.
knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
Oh, youngin'.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather?
Too cold,
But
too
you
hot.
are wearing many things,
I like cold.
Professor. If you are not liking the heat, you should be wearing lighter clothes.
I agree. Yeah.
Right. I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
Yes. I'll say spicy.
Spicy? Ooh, your tastes are so mature. I'll definitely remember that.
You don't have to.
Would you kindly do something for me?
I'm getting, Bioshock flashbacks. I'm fresh out of recipe ideas. Say, perhaps you could find me some for me. Maybe a student of the library's cookbooks can spark some inspiration. Let me know, will you? Collect recipes for the head chef. The library has quite a few cookbooks with interesting recipes. You might even try your hand at cooking one once you have permission to. Blue sparkles. Dried Albion berries have this black tea its fragrance. Give this black tea its fragrance. The sweet, relaxing scent is popular among many.
Do you know about the Cardinals? They are the ones who run the church. Their identities are a closely guarded secret.
Oh. Please. You know, Professor, there are some things I'll just never understand. Like the other night, I went on a date with a dashing, handsome, strong young knight. Oh, I'm a bit weak just remembering him. Anyway, do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, "What a mess. I'm afraid to go in there." Can you believe it? You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some knight he is.
Dang, didn't know you lived like that. Get yourself together. Oh yes.
Hi.
The classically named Amiibo Gazebo.
I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town. But that would be such a hassle. Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick.
Both of these are slightly rude. You don't look busy to me.
You can tell? I suppose being a professor has taught you how to ferret out time wasters.
I don't appreciate you calling me a ferret.
Right, right.
What the? That said,
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found that not really sure what it is, but...
Oh yes.
Hey, Professor. Here to cause some trouble? No?
Don't I need to...
Hey there, Professor. Oh, not really sure.
Yes, just don't say anything. I guess I need to talk to the chick again.
Oh, Professor, I was just looking for my... I do find you very interesting.
Oh, more rose circles. Pond snail. Freshwater snail that occasionally attracts uncommon fish. Well, either that's not her cloth that the other guy has, or I've messed it up somehow. Yeah, it might be just like lying around somewhere. Might be a blue sparkle. Okay. Back up to the top of the church. Is there a map? Way to teleport somewhere? Aha. Yes, there we go. Much better than just having to run around.
My savior, thank you.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm sure that there are more music lovers around the monastery, so feel free to invite anyone to participate in choir practice. I'll make all the necessary preparations when the time comes. Yeah, so that's another thing I can do to use time up.
Well done. You have my thanks.
So, the rumors are spreading. Still, it may be ill-advised to move against fellow followers and of the faith. Even so, this is good information to have. Thank you.
Professor, hey,
That's
it's not normal.
by the time
I guess if you put it...
I have a request.
A real battle this month, huh? I hear even the Knights of Saros are involved. I never taught you much about tactics, but there's one primer on it in my room. Go give it a read. Starting with this month's mission, you can now lead a battalion into battle. Search for the tactics primer in the captain's quarters and peruse it to get up to speed.
Your performance in the mock battle was exceptional, Professor. You have inspired me to follow your example and study even more diligently. Perhaps we could train together sometime. I would love to test myself against your sword skills again.
Those bandits really didn't think things through, did they? They had to have known the knights would be after them the moment they entered the monastery's turf. Fine by me, though. I'm raring for some real combat experience. Any chance to grow is a good thing. Is there anything else you want to ask me, Teach? About living at the monastery or combat? Anything like that? Students aren't the only ones who have something to learn from their professors. Professors can also learn from each other. If you want to, you should try trading knowledge with Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela.
You can increase your skills by training with knights or professors in the monastery. Use the facilities training option to benefit from their wisdom. As the story progresses, facility training will become advanced drills. Use this option to learn from any unit with a higher skill level than your own.
The house a student belongs to is determined by where they're from, but it is possible for someone to switch to a different one. Of course, that's only if the student very strongly wants to make the change and their professor is on board with it. If you do a lot of different activities around the monastery, you'll get closer to students and they may ask you about it.
To recruit students from other houses, you will need to meet their requirements. Each student prioritizes different skills and stats. It is easier to recruit students who like you, so try building up your support levels with the students you'd like to recruit. Certain non-students will also become available for recruitment as the story progresses. Can I switch to floor 2? No. There we go. Like that.
What? Xanadu, the Red Canyon, is a place of great significance to the Church of Saros. Even members of the church are forbidden from entering without permission. To go trampling around in there, causing trouble. Those bandits truly are morally reprehensible.
A book containing the basics of tactics. It doesn't look like it's been read much.
Thanks for your help.
I chose some knights to help you out. They'll be deployed in your next real battle. I'm sure you'll be able to make some good use of them. So if that book hasn't been read much, I mean, that has a lot to say. Access the items menu to use, store, take, or swap items from your units. Items that cannot be carried will be sent to the convoy. Access the abilities and combats art menu to equip your units with what they have learned. Use the battalion menu to assign battalions to your unit. Use the reclass menu to switch a unit's class to any for which they are certified. Classes a unit has mastered are marked with a star.
Excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle. Taking command like that? Simply splendid. And bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you. Your talents are incredible, and Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so.
Maybe he needs a few more
You
strings.
seem to have a mark of the exceptional about you. I only wish Seteth would follow your
Seteth.
example.
Yeah, you can do research on me. Whatever.
I can't believe it. I'm so glad to be a student here. If only because I get to use this library.
Nerd.
Reading books from all the regions of Fodlan. I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself. Oh, I agree. They're brimming with the knowledge and experience of our ancestors.
See, are there any recipes here? Illustrated cookbook. Cooking recipes with illustrations that make them easy to follow. You could even cook this. You feel that even you could cook with this. Yeah. Words are hard.
Lovely. Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume. It's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
I'm sure I can't recruit him yet. Tantalizing cookbook. Cooking recipes that make you hungry just reading them. This will probably help out the head chef. There's another blue sparkle. Classic cookbook. Cooking recipes that have been used since long ago. This will probably help the head chef. Wrong direction. Gotta go talk to the lady. I love Miss Green Hair.
Thank you for paying me a visit. Is there anything troubling you? Or is there perhaps something I can help you with?
I wonder if the students are
You
taking
seem
to
to
me.
be getting along well with the students. I would advise you to be confident in your abilities. The rest will... I can often be found here, so if there is ever anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit. I can often...
Well, can't ask about the other thing. Back to the kitchen.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you for sharing in the culinary arts with me. I can tell that you have exceptional taste and must truly enjoy making all manner of food as much as you do eating it. You are welcome to use the kitchen whenever you please. Oh, that was her. Okay, so I can cook with some people. Okay, so how should I use my time, I guess? I could do choir stuff. I could do eating, gardening, or fishing. Is there anything? New weapons in the armory, new weapons in the item shop. I mean, I guess I have to eventually, well, don't have to, but I could eventually get everyone to like me. Or, I don't know if you can just focus down a few people, and that's it for each playthrough, or if it's, like, generally everyone. It seems to affect quite a few people. Let's take this dude. They already have a higher liking to me. And I guess her. Sure, why not?
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Yay. Could try cooking. I did promise her cake. Mortality stew. One defense for the rest of the month, but that's all that I have of that. Let's do the jelly, because it seems sweet, at least somewhat, and I have two of whatever it makes.
Sounds fun! Let me show you my cooking talent.
Magic!
A little more secret spice, and... Hey! No peeking!
Cool. Okay, I've talked to everyone I can. I could go down to the shops. How much money do I have? New sport?
Hey, Marianne, what's she eating? Mind if I join you? I'm starving.
Huh? Oh,
All my favorite dishes are on the menu today. I might have grabbed too much. You want some?
no thanks.
All you've got on your plate are leaves. Are you sure that'll fill you up?
I'm done eating now. I have to go.
Huh? You're already done eating? But there's still food on your plate. Hey, Marianne! Huh. Maybe she's not feeling well. I should probably go check on her later.
Oh, is that so? I'm so happy you found all of that food. A little gray starling told me that you can find berries if you fly out toward the mountains.
Oh, I found Marianne. I didn't know she spent her time here. It sounds like she's talking to someone.
What's that? You want to try some nectar from the flowers in the greenhouse? That might be tricky. I guess you could try it if I'm already there. Otherwise, you might get locked in.
Hey, Marianne! Who are you talking to? Huh?
It's a bit too casual.
Oh, the birdie flew off.
Yes, it looks like he has. What are you doing here, Raphael?
You were acting a little strange when we were eating earlier, so I wanted to check on you. I was worried.
That's sweet of you, but I'm fine.
Are you sure? Well, that's good to hear. As long as... Wait a minute! Were you just talking to a bird?
Excuse me?
You just caught onto that now, sir.
I knew it! You can talk to birds! I'm right, aren't I?
Yes.
That's incredible! This place is full of interesting folks. But I didn't think anyone spoke birdie.
No, that's not it. This bird just happened to be speaking human.
That's... I don't know if you should be talking to birds that speak human.
Amazing! I hope I get to meet a bird who speaks human one day.
Also, a bit dull there, sir. Okay. Interesting. So you get student interactions. Save file to get 25. Might as well do this. Keep like 3 or 4 different saves. There's an end day. Yeah. Yep, no more free time.
Don't tell me. No one bothered to show you the standard procedure for lectures? I guess it's up to me to save the day.
When you instruct your students, they gain skill experience. As their skill levels increase, they will gain access to new abilities and combat arts. The number of people you can instruct in it is indicated by your activity points at the top of the screen. When you set up a group task, the students you assign will continue the task until you change it. After the first round of instructions each month, your students may come to you with questions. They will be motivated if they like your answer.
Before starting a lecture, be sure to first check on our study goals. After all, students will want to prioritize studying things that relate to their goals.
Students study on their own and earn skill experience according to their skill goals. Results are reported at the end of each week. You can alter students' goals at any time using the Goals menu. Hold on.
It's probably easier to get good results if you instruct students based on their interests and specialties. But that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach things that don't relate to someone's goals. Not by a long shot. By overcoming their weaknesses, some students may develop an interest in new fields.
A 3-star mark next to a skill indicates that you will unlock a budding talent after a certain amount of instructing. What's a budding talent that people will go on to excel in that particular skill? They may even learn a new ability or combat art.
A student's study goals may need to be updated based on their learnings and experiences. It's an important part of being teach to counsel students like that.
As students improve from instructing in personal study, they may approach you with suggestions for new goals. Whether you accept the suggestion or not is completely up to you. Feel free to guide your students along paths for your own choosing.
How well their tutoring goes will depend on a student's motivation. It's possible that interacting with students on a regular basis will raise their motivation. Maybe. Then again, what do I know? In any case, make sure to keep an eye on how motivated everyone is.
You can instruct students with high motivation more frequently. One way to increase motivation is to interact with your students around the monastery.
Students are encouraged to partake in various activities around the monastery. If you have students work together, it will give them a chance to interact, and maybe...
Oops, on accident. Drop my controller. Oops. You can assign one group task each week. Students who take part will earn skill experience based on your choice. You can also get gold and resources by completing these tasks. The result of the group task will depend on the student's strengths, weaknesses, and affinity for one another.
Have you heard about the monthly certification exams? If you want to become a certain class, you have to pass the certification exam for it. That means training up on the required skills so you can pass. Don't slack when it comes to teaching your students what they need to know to pass their certification exams.
When you pass certification exams, you can change to a new class. Benefits of higher tier classes include increased stats and growth rates. Auto-instruct. Group tasks, goals. Okay. Work together to clean the stables and feed the horses, raises riding skills. Work together to rid the monastery of weeds, raises heavy armor skills. How does weeding raise heavy armor skills? What? I don't know. Okay. Work together to secure the skies, raises flying skills. Lawrence and Hilda don't like it. Everyone else will be okay. Claude and Marianne like that. Claude, Lawrence, and Marianne like cleaning the stables. Construction. Claude only has bow. What's this? Authority. Riding and flying. Could be an axe wielder, apparently. I might just increase your bow. Wait, it takes away time, doesn't it?
What?
Oops.
I thought I had it.
Console? I don't know.
Stop being nice about it.
Oh, well, he doesn't like me now. Let's see, level 2, level 1. Probably work on people that are level 1. Lance and Reason.
This was hardly a challenge for me. It was only a trifle.
Okay, dude. Don't get too full of yourself there.
That was adequate.
I guess I can work on horse riding.
That was adequate.
See. I think I think they're both magic. Or melee. She's my healer. I'm gonna use this to work with healing on her.
Maybe I've grown.
At least 2 into healing and maybe 2 more into something else. Oh, she wants to get better with swords. Okay, I'll do swords and then I'll riding probably. I don't have any more time. Guess Claude and Marianne can do that. He's probably heavy armor. She might be heavy armor? Oh, well, it's 1 star. It's 2 stars because they're close. Did I execute? Yeah, I put Marianne on that. So it might just be a 1 star no matter what. Oh, okay, okay. I see how this is going. Okay, let's just put these 2 on that. Yeah. Sure,
Well,
that works.
May I?
Excuse me, can you help me? I always get the feeling that I am being watched. I get so nervous that I can't sleep at night. That's the goddess watching over you?
I see.
Okay, shit like that.
Let's just get through this.
Sorry you're stuck with me. It's finished.
Okay. Okay, so everyone's stuff can increase through the week. Okay. Sure.
Thanks.
Not sure why everybody likes flowers. Doesn't seem like people need new gear right now. Most people are fresh up. I mean, I don't think I'm taking Hilda this time, just due to the fact that I don't think I need... I want to use a variety of people. Okay, shields. I don't think they're throwing anything crazy at us quite yet. It's a little bit sturdy. Let's see. Does everybody have their own heals? He used a heal. Okay. Make sure my healer also has heals for herself. What's pure water do? Temporarily increases resistance by 7. Effect gradually wears off as turn count increases. Could add to my convoy stock. Lucky those. Okay, guess I'm battling. Auxiliary battles are now available. How often you can battle is limited by your activity points indicated at the top of the screen. On normal difficulty, some auxiliary battles will not cost activity points. If you head into battle while playing online, you may see some spirits of those who perished on other players' battlefields. They are more likely to appear in places where death is frequent. Spirits that appear in this shade indicate that an area where many enemy units have fallen. You can collect items that were dropped by the vanquished. Spirits that appear in this shade indicate an area where many allied units were lost. They can impart blessings such as experience or restored equipment durability. Can't do that. Practice battle. A practice bout with the Knights of Saros, set up to simulate real battlefield conditions. Roll to money. Yeah, I'll say that. Destruction, Saint Malsilde. Oops.
Battalions are deployed in battle so students can learn how to take command. Oh, that concept may be new to a loner mercenary like you, eh, Teach? You want me to explain the basics? When hiring a battalion, start by deciding who will lead them. Pay close attention to the battalion type. One may be made up of armed soldiers, while another is all mages. As for who should lead which battalion, well, be sure to think on that carefully.
Use the inventory menu to assign battalions to your units, granting them increased stats like attack or hit rate. These stats will grow further as a battalion gains experience fighting alongside you.
If you deploy a battalion, you can use their special gambit. If you successfully pull off a gambit, you may be able to affect the outcome of the battle, even if just a tiny bit.
Units held hit by gambits will be rattled. Rattled units cannot move, use gambits or benefit from battalions, and suffer a 10% penalty to all stats.
If you join forces with a nearby ally, there's a good chance that the results will be even greater.
When a gambit is used on an enemy within the attacking range of one or more of your other units, it will become a gambit boost. The might, MT, or hit rate of the gambit will be increased based on the number of units participating in their support level. Okay, oh, I can just have everyone in on this. Okay. Battalions. Nope. System. Root the enemy. All of your units fall in battle. Okay, let's see here. Ranged. Healer back. Let's see, okay. North. Okay, so they're basically surrounding us. Okay, he's got quite a bit on him. Forest is going to be good protection.
I got this.
Move you up front.
Let's get to it.
Stay focused.
Here. Move healer back here.
I stand ready.
Back me up.
Who, me?
Stand next to him.
Ready and willing.
Leave it to me.
And you three. Whoop.
Ready
3
anytime.
will be my back line. Just gotta see how these people move. Ooh. Interesting. Take him.
Guess I have no choice.
Nice crit.
Hilda.
Good job.
Hilda. I think, yeah, I'm definitely tougher. Not bad.
Oops. Sorry about the phone, guys.
As expected.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
Interesting. Okay. Can she hit people from here? Nope. Can she hit people from here? This is combat art. Tempest Lance versus why not?
You're outclassed.
Some Claude over here. Let's not right now. I'm gonna keep her in the forest kind of between my two parties. Let's see, I have 3 melee and 1 bow over here, and 1, 2, okay. You move over here too. Let's move everyone else first. Let's move her here. And she can attack him.
Nice try.
I should be able to attack him from here. And him.
Huh? It worked out.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that way. Might as well. Pick him out. Oh, he moved back some. Nice gut punch. This man here.
Let us be cautious.
Finish him off.
Naturally. I'm still not satisfied.
Move the pot over here. We can attack this guy. Finish him off with the pink hair lady. But first, I'm gonna attack assist. Heal him.
That helps.
Is that...
I can pull a gambit. Let's see what this does.
I've got an idea.
Bit much. It missed. Well, he should get taken out by the next counter attack. We'll draw her out here.
I call that a win.
Draw attention to myself. Put Bowman back here.
Magnificent.
Double hit.
You didn't give it your all.
I'm assuming I'm gonna be the
not
one that
setting a
level up
very
the
good
fastest.
example.
What do you mean? I don't. What? Are you setting a very good example? By winning? Oh, I'm gonna critical this man and destroy him. I'm gonna send me back here to get this. It looks like an intense battle took place here. You found something on next to one of the fallen. Pass him the convoy. Let's see how far these guys get back over here.
I stand ready.
Skills again.
Thank you.
good. Should end here.
I'll celebrate later. Can I get a do-over?
Good to go.
Item. Heal some. And get heals over to her. And her.
I put in some work. Oh dear, maybe I was too lazy.
Ooh, battalion level up though. Gambit.
I'll back you up.
Gambit.
Now's our chance.
Hey. That was successful.
Such power dwells within.
Boolean. Heals girl. Heals girl cannot get over there. Ooh, nice 13.
You were outmatched.
Okay,
I
move
want to go
her
home.
here. Well, I guess if I take him out, I don't have to worry about
I
it.
got this.
I'll manage.
How much health does he have? 7? That should take him out.
I call that a win.
I don't need to heal them if I'm done with the battle. My renown increased. That was fun. If you place 2 of your units adjacent to one another, they will be able to use the trade command to swap items. Bailiff can use the convoy command at any time. Other units can trade with the convoy while they're adjacent to Bailiff. Instruct manually. I don't know what I'm doing, but I will instruct manually. Rolls the same-ish. Guess I'll go for the 3 I didn't do last time. Work on your heavy armor. Let's see, 3 more sessions. Let's do another heavy armor. Ooh, perfect.
Looks like I got it right.
Praise.
You really think I'm that great?
Oh, 3 more sessions. Punchiness.
That was pretty good, huh?
Axiness.
That was pretty good.
And those are both these, so let's work on your axiness again. High motivation people. She's still level 1. Perfect.
Easier than I thought.
Praise.
Don't stop. Keep it coming.
And then let's work on this again. Do more authority. They're both E pluses. This is a little bit lower.
I've got to keep working hard.
That's the attitude. He's still level 1, but he doesn't have high. I'd rather get more lessons out of it. Let's up your writing.
No problem. Nothing to get excited about.
Let's do it again.
I've learned a lot.
Oh, I guess.
I'm getting it.
And lances. A
No
few times.
problem. I've learned a lot.
That's all I can do this time. And I lecture. Oh. You're curious how to know how Raphael is doing. Go for a visit? Yeah, sure. Good efforts, man.
Oh, Professor. Are you here to train?
I can check on you.
You should join me. Training is more important than worrying about me. Legs, back, chest, arms, abs. Gotta work them all, right? I just finished training, and I feel great. Check me out. Are my muscles bulging?
I guess so.
Another day of training, and my muscles are ready to burst. Bulging muscles means strength. I have to be strong if I want to be a proper knight. And I have to eat if I want to keep training. Time to feast.
Isn't studying also important for a knight?
Way to hit me where it hurts, Professor. I know I'll be in trouble if I don't train my brain, too. Anyone who can't get tactics can't be a proper knight. It's just, I'm no good at remembering that kind of stuff. And training my brain instead of my body makes me sleepy. What if I start training twice as hard? Then I should only have to study half as much, right?
That's not how it works. You'll never be a proper knight if you don't study.
You really think so? I can't let that happen. I guess I have no choice. I'll prove I can do it. Wish me luck, Professor. For my training and for my studies.
Hey. There will be a hymn recital in the cathedral where you participate. Sure. I'll get that. I'm sure that'll get somebody to like me. In some way, somehow.
Me. Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
Everyone should sing louder. It feels so good just to let it out.
The bonds amongst the three of you grew significantly stronger. The three of you gained a significant amount of faith experience. Bailiff gained a significant amount of authority experience. No, I don't want to become famous.
Come on then,
Shut
let's get
up.
to it.
Bean. Darn bots.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to roll. We did good out there.
Oh, nice. Support points between the two increased. Received 1,000 gold. Received 5 smithing stones. That's a lot of skills up.
I see. It's all making sense now.
Learned ability bow prowess 2.
Now I see the heart of it.
Learned magic fire. Learned ability lance prowess 2.
I think I get it now.
Learned the combat art smash. Learned the ability brawling prowess 2.
I think I've got the hang of it.
Learned combat strike race strike.
Got a grasp on this.
Learned the magic swarm Z. Learned the ability reason level 2.
I think I get it.
Learned the combat wraith strike.
I'm actually
Tempest
pretty good
lance
at
and
this.
axe prowess 2.
Not as hard as I thought.
Curved shot. Okay. You have allies who can take beginner exams. Take a look at certifications to review which they can take. 5 beginner seals. I can take the beginner for sword and axe. Is that the only thing? Alright, maybe I'm certified in sword and axe? Oh. Miridium, soldier, fighter, monk. Current class noble. Leaders of highborn lineage. Many nobles are descended from the Tin elites, heroes of old. This class can use some magic. Sword level D of higher. Oh, you can 100% become a fighter. Proficient with the axe, the bow, and gauntlets, the fighter has a high strength that translates to mighty blows. Lance, sword, faith, and reason. That sprite in the middle of the top row of this one looks just ridiculous. That tiny head out of the armor. Okay, so what else can he do? This. He has lance prowess. Or it could do magic. This is all very interesting. See, I would think he would be a fighter. Yeah, axes and brawling. And he's most likely a monk. Or no, wait, now he's bows. I guess he could do sword too. She's magic. I think she has the best chance of being a monk. I kind of want to keep her as a healer though, too. I don't know much about this game, so this is like interesting to me. She would definitely be a fighter. But what about the intermediate ones? Can I advance to the intermediate ones? Oh, she gets a horse. A flying horse. Oh, jeez. Very heavy armor. And then advanced. Swordmaster. Assassin. Fortress Knight. Paladin. Wyvern Rider. Warrior. Sniper. Warlock. E-sharp. Okay, interesting. What, you want me to have to do one? Oh, is it grayed out until a certain... High avoidance. Definitely wields the sword. Stat changes. Because that doesn't change my speed. Increases my strength. I guess.
A new path to tread.
Sure. They're not available for any of this stuff yet. Test one of these skills. This unit isn't unable to take the exam because they have not reached the required level. Oh, so you have to be level 5 overall to get to start doing those. Okay. Interesting. Seminar. Those you select to lead seminars will instruct others in the areas of expertise. Higher skilled instructors grant more skill experience to those who attend. People choose to attend the seminar based on how well the subject matches their own goals. Those with high motivation are more likely to attend. Beginner Seminar on Group Tactics in Gerald's Mercenary Fighting Style. Beginner Seminar on Ancient Fodlan Fighting Style utilizing Lance Skills. Beginner Seminar on both Reason and Bow Skills from an esteemed professor of the monastery and a leading Crescent scholar from Fodlan. Beginner Seminar on both Faith and Sword Skills from a beloved professor of the monastery and former songstress. Well, he seems to be the best because he has C's in both of his. I'd have D's. And those would be useful for at least one thing. I'm gonna go with Seteth.
Yeah, I've got this down.
Learned ability Authority level 2.
Getting the hang of it.
Learn the combat art Night Kneeler. Motivation for attendees increased by 50 points. And a birthday. Yeah, sure. 30th. What's happening on the 30th?
Hey, Teach. Glad you can make it. We've been waiting on you.
It
That doesn't
seems the
sound good.
knights have our foes cornered. They are in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
It's bandit time? That sounds like real night work. Let's get to it.
I'm itching to put my skills to the test as well. We have to win so Captain Gerald can see how much I've learned.
I thought Gerald wasn't coming with us. Either way, I'll give it everything I've got.
Even if I go, It's not like I'd be of any use.
Don't
That's
say that.
enough of that. If we don't work together and give it our all, we are doomed to fail. You can be pretty intense sometimes, Lysithia. But I agree. Let's do our best.
Everyone is so eager.
If we fight half as well as we chatter, we'll be fine. Come on, Teach. Lead the way.
I have another iron sword at least. I have 2 heals. He might require another bow. Steel bow. But he can handle steel bow. Oh, but that's a lot of money too. Cannot make follow-up attacks at 1 space away. It's an investment. He's still good. He's still good. Fine. She's fine. She's fine. She might need another axe. Although I don't know if I'm going to go in on steel. Cheaper. Oops. 17, 16, 6, 8, but 70 and 80. Hopefully that's not too bad of an. She should be fine, I think. Could sell the leather shield and get another shield. Buy a chest and a door key, just because I don't know if they're going to show up or not. Sell stuff from the convoy. A gold bullion that sells for a high price at the shops. That will make up some of the cost of stuff. Rusted gauntlets. These rusted gauntlets can be forged into iron gauntlets. Okay, so I'll have to unlock the forge first. Blacksmith. Wait, do I have the battalion guild now? I do not. Okay. I guess I'll just go at this. Your students have received their first assignment. They are to accompany the Knights of Saros to the Red Canyon in order to help strike down a group of bandits. This will be the first real battle. If I mess up, I've messed up. Might as well save a new slot for this. Destroy your unit's HP. Use an item like a voluntary or a white magic heal spell such as heal. Units standing on a reservation restorative terrain like the heal tile. Okay.
So, we are taking children into battle, are we? I'm not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding something like that. I shall allow you to turn back the hands of time. But no, this power is not infinite.
Press the LZ button, the ZL button during the player phase to trigger Divine Pulse. At the end of each battle, Divine Pulse uses will be recharged. Okay, are we just taking everybody in again? Yep. Well, Guess I'll look at the map. Okay, so we're in a checkerboard. I've got 2 guards out front. Bigger guy on the left with some stuff. Got a few guys over here. More guards over there. We're going after this guy again. Some spells. There's a treasure chest. Good thing I bought a key for one. We could try and choke point them around here, but that also choke point us. I think I'll clear this front area. Probably going after this guy first. And then see if I can't get some of these guys to pull around to the sides. And hopefully I can distract some of these guys this way without him, the main guy, coming at us first. Defeat enemy commander. All of your units fall in battle.
So this is the Red Canyon. Doesn't look red to me. Anyway, let's get things started, Teach. Looks like the thieves have been driven back. That's what we last heard, so no surprise there.
The Knights chased us all the way here?
Chief, let's get out of here. There's no way we can win against them.
Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief if you fear death!
Well, he's not completely wrong.
I hear there's a back road to the west. How about we split up and attack from there and from the front? We may be able to corner the enemy by approaching from both sides. In any case, we need to cross the bridge first. I'll leave the details to you, Teach.
Yeah, I don't think we can go that way.
Ready and willing.
Can I advance someone up there to cover him?
I got this.
That's the question.
Who, me?
Let's see if I advance them both there, and then back them up with my bows. Should be fine.
Let's
How
get
far
to
can
it.
she get? Okay, let's move her there.
I stand ready.
And here. Bows will be backups.
Ready anytime.
Oh wait. Oh dang it, I can't. Shoot. Move him here for now. We can move up here. Oops. Hold on, what did that say about retreating? Hold on. Retain experience gained thus far and retreat to the start of the battle. Okay, so I can...
Leave it to me.
I can kind of grind levels. Like
Who,
that.
me?
Stay focused.
Nice dodge, nice dodge. That wasn't a gauntlets move. You just kicked him. Oh well. No, let's keep the iron bow for now until it breaks. I don't think I need steel quite yet.
Never underestimate an outsider. Progress suits me well. We were
Good
taken by
heals.
surprise last time, but I guess this is what we can expect when battling thieves.
Shoot. Let's get her closer as close as I can. Can't get in there. Aha. Let's see, have her attack. She can finish him off. I'm gonna get my melee up as far as I can. I'll apologize to the enemy. See, can she move up just as far? Okay. I don't want to separate out our guys too much. Nope. Not the square I wanted you on. Well, maybe if I move her out of the way. Oh, he knows some spells. Danger of the bow hitting.
I'm all sweaty. I was planning to just sit back and watch, but hey, I got one.
Good job. I might need to take around to get my bows to catch up. Just don't get targeted there. I just might need to step back a second. Can you retaliate? I guess you can only retaliate if they're right next to you.
That
Too
is
easy.
that.
Ooh. Retaliate increase. I can't get him. I can move him backwards.
Let us be cautious.
Enough way we should retaliate. Assist. Give him some heals.
Appreciated.
Move her up to attack and kill him. Should be
I'll
some decent
celebrate later.
experience.
Gotta. This is what I've trained for.
My archers can't really keep up. I should move. Well, let's move him first. Put that up. Wait, I want to put. 20% evasion, +1 defense. I would draw him out. Her health is fine. Just draw him out a little bit.
We stole this treasure. It's all ours. There's no way we're gonna give it up to some knights.
Let's think carefully.
Oh no. Damn it, missed. Good. Okay, we should be able to be getting some people out of the way now.
I stand ready.
Oh, found a door key. Bowman, go. Nope. Drawn too much attention there. Go here. Draws a lot of attention there. And I'll move kind of in the middle. See what I have to do. You can take this guy out.
I put in some work.
Ooh, retrieved a chest key, so I didn't have to buy one, but backups. Chest and doors can be unlocked with an appropriate key. Move the unit with the key next to the chest or door, and they will have the option to unlock it. Units with the lock touch ability can open chests and doors without keys. Oh no. Oof. I might die. Please dodge this. Oh, dang.
There go the knees.
How do I reverse? There's game options. How do I do the thing where I reverse it? Here.
I got this.
I move up here and then use an item. I should live that one next time.
Ready anytime.
Leave it to me.
Stay focused.
Who, me? Sorry, did I hurt you?
Alright, you go after him. Oh no, oh, what?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, darn it.
Ready anytime.
Guess I can't do that.
Leave it to me.
Tension.
Stay focused.
Who, me?
Let's try this again.
You lost to me?
miss at least.
Huh.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
I stand ready.
Ready and willing. Sorry, but victory is mine.
No. Do it. I won't take him out, but it'll be a good experience. Masma Z. Or Swarm Z. I wonder what this does. Interesting.
Of course I won.
She finally got a level.
I have to try harder. Precious opportunity to test my own strength. I won't make waste of your deaths.
Who, me?
See, she has 15 health, she has 17.
Nice!
Yay, skill level up.
It's starting
Psychic.
to make sense.
Good to go.
Okay, you won't draw any attention here. Use more heals on yourself. Ooh, experience. Good. And equipment restored. Now move me. I think I need to regroup next round.
I got this.
Pull you back. She needs to move towards that that chest. Let's see, he can move up to here. No, I need her around to heal two people. Does she have a bow? She doesn't have a bow. Heal yourself, you go with her. So Claude back here.
Thank you.
For her a bit in a dangerous way. Listen to myself. Well, that's just one way
Should
to
I
take
have
down an
held
enemy.
back?
6, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2. Oops. Has to move here.
I feel like I get it now.
It could get rough. Yeah. You were outmatched. That helps.
Each battle, a chance to grow. Another.
Money? His range kind of concerns me. Okay, if I'm gonna pincer, it's gonna be me. Pod. I need range over here. Over here. I have 4 over there, so I'll take.
Leave it to me.
Take you with me. And, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. We've got time to group.
Now!
Please fail. Okay. Rude.
know my own strength.
Good form.
This is my first real fight.
Never underestimate an outsider. I'm not done yet.
Let us be cautious.
Sorry.
Finally, she leveled up. Gauntlets plus, interesting.
I stand ready.
I can't undo that move. I might die. I'll use fire back again. Go kill, idiot. Yeah.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
much.
Experience.
It's not luck, it's fate. Progress.
It could get rough. Thanks.
Yeah, well.
Leave it to me.
I don't see that neither does.
Sending these brats instead of the knights means they've underestimated me. Big mistake.
Sure did. There, finally got to level 2.
It's hard to be happy about.
Good enough. I wish more people got attacked.
I should have never listened to that idiot. What a mistake.
That's a lot of XP for her, though.
There's still a long way to go.
Those thieves ran out of luck when they entered this canyon. They never. Your leadership was amazing, Teach. Let's leave the rest of this work to the knights.
Not bad. 17 turns. I don't really care about the team, the turn order. Since when has it called Red Canyon?
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so.
Let's see. You surprised me?
Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place.
As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
Have you been here before, Sothis?
Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Teach, what are you doing here? We should get back to the academy.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more.
Why are you grateful?
I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do. Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
Hey, Teach. On the way back, you seemed transfixed by the canyon. Did something happen there?
Actually.
It seemed familiar to you? Huh. Can't say the same. Maybe it's a memory from when you were a child, or from a past life. Anyway, if you can't remember, I guess there isn't really much more to be said. Although, I'll admit, there is something about that canyon that has me captivated as well. How did Xanadu come to be called the Red Canyon? Nothing there was actually red.
Probably bloodshed, if I had to guess.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry.
Of course.
Good. I have high expectations. By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
A temporary haven?
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul.
My father never told me. Or I did not know. Didn't know.
I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost?
I don't know.
No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead.
Rude.
No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Units of crest have special abilities. Each crest just... Oh, dang it.
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist.
Mist? I need some torches.
When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrastia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
So I figured out how I moved this little bottom guy on the bottom. It has to do with the gyro controls. So I can gyro him all the way around. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Receive 2,000 gold from the Church of Saros as a for funding this month's activities.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Saros.
Who's Lord Lonato, or why would he do that? Who's Lord Lonato?
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Saros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Saros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
Interesting. Nice veiled threat. Sylvain's birthday.
Thank you so much.
Everything's open, it looks like. Playing online lets you see behavior of other players around the world. You can see what percentage of players choose which activities on a given day, which means units are most popular and more. Referencing these statistics may give you an idea how to best spend your time. Well, yeah, I don't know why you would rest. Battling seems kind of meh. Seminars being kind of meh. I mean, everything's open, so why wouldn't you explore right now, I guess? Claude can certify for fighter. Why can't he certify? Well, okay, he doesn't have sword. And Hilda can certify for fighter or soldier. Increases dex, but that increases strength and dex. We'll hold off on that for now. And appearance. Ask for help from students outside your house. That person will join you for battles and missions until the end of the month. You can only ask for one student for help each month, and that student will not earn any experience. Bolstering forces. Is your battalion strong enough? Have you seen my missing item? If so, let me know. Academy staff facility training begins this month. Those with problems they don't wish to discuss publicly are encouraged to seek guidance in the cathedral. Oh, hello. So this?
You have spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter. Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste?
Should
You
listen
must
more
try
intently.
harder from now on.
Interesting. Support. Lorenz, Navy.
Meat is the best. Veggies and fish are great too, but there's nothing like a good cut of meat.
May I join you?
Hey, Lawrence, you here to eat? It looks like you barely grabbed anything.
Please, this amount will suffice for me. There's no need to compare our portions.
No wonder you're so skinny. My little sis eats more than you. Come on, have some of mine. You need it more than I do.
You offer me half-eaten scraps? The nerve! With manners like that, even a nobleman would be an absolute disgrace. Have you no dignity?
You're pretty touchy, huh? It's probably just because you're hungry.
Raphael, please, do you mind? I cannot enjoy the simple pleasure of a meal in these conditions.
Why can't you enjoy your meal? You don't like what's on the menu? You wait here. I'll go to the kitchen and find something tastier for you.
That won't be necessary. Please, just let me eat. In peace. Alone.
I don't think you get it, Lawrence. Nothing goes with a meal better than good company. If leading the Alliance is your goal, you should really try eating with other people first.
I'm afraid I fail to see the connection between leadership and dining.
If you want to be a leader, you have to know how to get along with different types of people, right? If you really want to get to know someone, all you have to do is share a meal with them.
Quite the contrary, unfortunately. It seems the more time I spend eating with you, the less likely we are to become friends.
The more you eat with someone, the more you learn about them. Their likes, their dislikes, you know? You might get some of their food that way too. You can eat more and bulk up. All that talking made me hungry again. I'm gonna go get seconds.
What an absolute bother. But I suppose he does have a point about observations of character at the dinner table.
It's quite true. Dining parties are interesting. I guess everyone's good friends with Raphael.
Hey, Leone, are you just getting back? Whoa, what's with the bag? It's huge.
Armor?
Oh, this? I thought I'd get all my chores done at once.
Oh.
Guess it got a little out of hand. Sorry to be a pain, but could you help me out?
I'm happy to help. Where'd you go to get all this stuff?
Well, first it was just the cloth scraps from the tailor, and then it was the used oil from a restaurant in town. After that, it was the books the scholars didn't know what to do with. I mean, that was just on the way.
Whoa, it sounds like you did a lot of running around today.
It wasn't so bad. I just figured it would save time if I did it all in one trip.
You planned all that out? Impressive! What are you gonna do with all that stuff you got?
The scraps will be good for dishcloths, and I can make soap
Hello,
from the
Annie.
oil. The books are just to help with my studies.
You really can't let anything go to waste, can you?
Nope,
I
can't
don't want to
stand the
interrupt the
idea.
cutscene too much.
Who knew you were so thoughtful? I mean, with actual thinking ahead. You're so generous to everyone and always making me food. I never knew how much thought you must put into it.
I cook to relax, and it's nice seeing how enthusiastic you get about eating what I make. Whatever I give away is just the stuff that isn't useful to me. I pick up all sorts of things when I'm in town. Giving things like that to people who need them or who can actually use them makes sure they aren't wasted.
That makes sense. You've got to use up the stuff you've got after all. Hey, do you think you're like this because you didn't have much growing up?
I guess times were tough now that you mention it. The folks in my village definitely aren't rich. My dad had to go through a lot of trouble to get the recommendations I needed to attend the academy. That doesn't mean I've grown up to be stingy. It just means I don't like to squander. Anyway, enough of that. It's in poor taste to go on about your own hardships. I've always got time for a meal with a friend, and it so happens I picked up some choice meat today. Why don't we share it?
Now you're speaking my language.
Interesting. How are you doing, Annie? Yeah, I got asked to play this by some friends because they really like this game. It's been interesting so far. I'm not super fan of like
Things we can't
real-time
obtain
strategies,
here
but
are likely obtainable by way of the underground.
it's been interesting.
Are you unfamiliar with Garreg Mach's underground? The place is an absolute paradise for those who can't stay above ground.
Okay. I'm not gonna question it.
Come to think of it. Here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say.
That's an overstatement.
Spoken
I'm
like a
just
true hard worker.
Blue shinies. Tattered overcoat. An overcoat with many holes and tears. It probably belongs to someone who often finds themselves in fights. More blue. Wooden button. A button that seems to have popped off a man's shirt. It probably belongs to someone who with a large physique. Let's see. Anything else?
Something about this situation doesn't feel right. Why would a why would a minor lord raise an army against a foe he cannot possibly hope to defeat?
Lord Lonato must know that his efforts are futile, yet he can't help but fight. If I were in that situation, I would do whatever it took to ensure victory. You can count on that.
Interesting.
Impressed Catherine, Her skill is impressive, I'll admit. So is her sword. But I think she's hiding something. Nobody knows anything about her past. You should spar with her. She's strong. Stronger than you are, I'd bet.
I mean, that's probably true. I don't need to ask anyone for assistance quite yet. Figure it out in time. Hey, Leonie.
I'm studying here so I can be the best there is, just like Captain Gerald.
You're really
Do you think
obsessed with my
I've got it
dad.
in me to be a top-tier mercenary, Professor?
That depends on how
I'm
hard
going
you
to
work.
work a lot harder than all the fancy nobles around here. I can tell you that.
Let's go down this way.
Goodness. I heard about your class's assignment, by the way. Good luck subduing those treasonous nobles.
There's so many battle formations.
First that bandit
Telepod.
business, and now a noble rebellion? Are we ever gonna do anything but find and subdue people? Well, if we're just going to tie up loose ends, at least it'll be pretty safe. I don't mind stretching my legs for this one. And if Catherine's going too, there's a good chance we'll get a look at her relic in action.
Just relic. Interesting. Ooh, blue shinies. This is a list of places where fish are most likely to gather in a fishing pond. Somebody put a lot of thought into this. Yay. I don't see any blue sparkles this way. Yeah, let's just go this way.
Hello. To be honest, I felt a bit lost here at the monastery. At a loss for what to do. Thankfully, a sweet young girl reached out and offered her help. I believe she's Sedith's little sister.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lonato,
They say he's a very kind and gentle lord. Why would such a kind man suddenly raise an army? Oh, Professor, you were working late last night, weren't you? You shouldn't overdo it. A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told.
Interesting. There's a ghost inside me.
I have a favor to ask of you.
Those who struggle with private concerns will sometimes visit the cathedral for guidance. If you have the time, why not offer your keen insight, Professor? Talk to the cathedral's counselor to learn of the various troubles plaguing the people of the monastery. To help solve them all, you'll have to become very close with many different people. Sure. Blues. Leather bow sheath. A leather bow sheath engraved with an unfamiliar script. It seems like something Claude would own. Interesting. I gotta talk to Claude again, I guess.
Are you going to fight alongside the Knights of Saros? Let me know if you meet anyone I might be interested in, okay?
Interested in what way, miss?
Here's the story. We are truly blessed with how fertile the monastery grounds are. Every day, there's something new to harvest.
Okay.
Hey, you.
Hello. I don't know you, but hello. Each month, people will approach the counselor with their concerns. Select responses that satisfy them, and your support points will increase. The library is a place I favor, but I have a big problem. It is lacking sufficient information about Bridget. I have the hope that things can be fixed. The problem. You should add to the traveler's journal. The note seems to be in from Petra. Petra is satisfied with your response.
Thank you so
oh, thank
much
goodness.
for your help.
Resolving other people's problems is difficult. You may be able to figure out what they're seeking if you become close enough to spend time alone with them. I knew it was her from the outline, but I don't exactly know what response she would have liked or disliked.
What's going to happen to Lenato? If he's killed, I don't know how I'll live with that.
Well, you're not a part of my class, so I don't particularly care.
Really?
That's a bit mean, but it's true.
Maybe. Lord Lenato. He used to stay at the monastery rather frequently. He was such a pious man. A true believer. Such a terrible shame. I wonder what changed him.
Also, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a way for us to, not non-violently, but like, incapacitate him and revive him or something.
I have a thought. Past here is the holy mausoleum where the saints of the Church of Saros slumber. Sorry, but only a select few members of the church are allowed entry. It's open to the public on only one day of the year for the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Interesting. Go talk to that little blue dot on the right. Or, well, left. My current right.
Yeah. Hello there.
Ceremony. Cynthia.
Ah, Professor.
I see ya.
It would seem that a minor lord in Fargus is raising an army. This poses a threat, obviously, but not one for the kingdom, for the church. I mean, Fargus doesn't even have a king at present. There's something unsettling about this army. You had better ensure we're fully prepared.
I'll try, little girl. Oh, there's no more. Nothing else up here at the church.
Well...
No, that's a bridge. Hello, random knight. Am I there? Am I just facing the wrong way? No, I think I've been over here before. Is it to the right and there's a too wide of a
Catherine
thing?
has invited me to train with her. How much do you think I should train before I'm ready to train with someone that strong?
Enough. And that's my answer. Oh, it's down. No, that's a grave.
It is a noble's duty to protect the common folk, not to endanger them by rallying armies in such a feckless and improper manner. Abuse of that kind is no better than slavery. A proper noble must guard the people from such a fate, wouldn't you say?
I agree.
Precisely why true nobility is well respected.
I mean, we don't know all the details yet, but it seems pretty cut and dry. But I could be wrong. There's always plot twists in these kind of things. It's usually just like, evil force did thing. Stop evil force.
Best be on your guard.
Thank you today.
After Fargus lost its king, there were many rebellions. It is likely that Lord Lonato's provocations are related. How frustrating that I am too young to take the throne, rendered powerless by age. If the throne is vacant much longer, the kingdom will fall to ruin.
Sounds like a personal problem. Are there any blue sparkles? I don't see any blue sparkles. Going down.
Hello there.
Hello. Hi, Marianne.
Oh, hello, Professor. Was there something you needed?
I came to see the horses.
You like horses? I like them too. They're such kind creatures.
Horses are pretty cool. I've ridden some horses. Rode. Ridden? Yeah, whatever.
What? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Have you talked with Catherine yet? If the knights are the cream of the crop, she's the cream of the cream.
Cream of the
And
cream?
that relic of hers. I hear it's nothing short of amazing.
What is this relic? This is a very small marketplace.
Professor, your clothes are a bit dirty. If you don't
Rude.
pay attention to your hygiene, the girls won't like you. I hate when my clothes get dirty. That's one of the many reasons I find it best to train as little as possible.
Wow.
Professor!
Ooh, the shinies. A hard-shelled edible crayfish that hides beneath pebbles in the rapid water can be used when you share a meal.
Yep.
Oh. I haven't unlocked that yet.
Hi there, Professor!
Since we're heading to Castle Gaspar, that means we'll be passing through Magdred Way. The road is well known for its beautiful surroundings. Depending on the time of year, it can be incredibly foggy, though. When it's like that, you can't enjoy the lovely scenery.
Yes.
Lucky for us, it shouldn't be too foggy while we're there. Not that we'll have time for sightseeing, anyway.
That tells me exactly that it's going to be super foggy when we're there. I see somebody up here, so I might as well just run up and talk to them first. And I get to avoid the actual critical mission.
Sir,
hello
there. I hear that Lord Lonato served the King of Fargus's older brother when he was younger. Or something like that. He already had status and prestige. So why raise a rebellion? I guess it's none of my business.
True that.
Professor, I feel I must speak to you about Caspar's eating habits. I've never seen the like of it. He inhales entire plates of food in mere seconds.
Sounds unhealthy.
That's my mentioning it to you. Good luck with him.
Ah, today's meal was delicious. Linhart keeps bothering me about eating too fast. Says I'm gonna choke or something.
It's not safe to eat so quickly. When you're busy, there's no alternative.
You're really gonna agree with that guy? Why is no one here on my side?
Because eating fast is not good for you. Have you considered that, sir?
If you have a moment, I would like a word. It has been brought to my attention that certain individuals have been making advances toward Flame.
Your word is indefatigable.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that?
There we go. I can
Would
say it
you?
better. Not at all.
If you do see anyone getting too close with Flame, please inform me of it at once.
I actually don't know anything about that, so,
I'm sorry, but I must vent to someone, Professor. You're familiar with Manuela's slovenly behavior, yes?
Not firsthand.
That woman. She borrowed a book last week and returned it with stains of unknown origin on the cover and several pages either folded or torn. Just now, she dropped a sandwich on the floor, picked it up, and kept eating. When she saw my shock, she said simply, 3-second rule. Ugh.
Okay, that one's fair. That last one, fair. 3-second rule does apply. Germs do wait that long. School of Sorcery book. A textbook from the Kingdom's School of Sorcery. It probably belongs to someone who went to that school. Let's go south. Oh, I thought I saw blue shines. It's the reflection of the water there.
Hey, Professor. Do you happen to have any... No matter how much I eat before I train, I'm always so hungry after. My muscles must be going through a growth spurt.
Inspiration. This flower is one that is eating insects. Is that factual too? I am wondering who watches over the plants in Fodlan.
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed, they will soon wilt and wither. Is that not so, Professor? I feel I can empathize with them. The flowers that thrive, despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
Well, they could be removed from the greenhouse safely, but, you know, you have to know how to do that. A list of different seed types and how to best plant them. It's a wealth of knowledge for an aspiring gardener. I guess I should check back here more often. These weren't back here last time. I don't think, but I might have missed them.
Inspirational. Maybe.
Okay, there's one person in their room to talk to, which I think I know who that is.
Huh? Is someone there? What do you want? Hi. Sorry, I'm trying.
Strength and bow. Interesting. I didn't figure she'd be a bow user. Or maybe she only just values the bows. I've never seen the staircase over here. Does it go upstairs? Dormitory floor too. Have I been missing out? I might have missed out on like a few interactions. Hello, cat.
Next month is when a very important ceremony will be taking place at the monastery. Pilgrims from all corners of Fodlan have already started to gather in anticipation. I pray that you are able to nip this trouble in the bud as soon as possible.
Okay, that wasn't unlocked, so at least there's that. Let's go to the second floor.
Hey,
Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself, meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
Sure. Nice blue shinies. An elegant white hair clip, likely belonging to someone with grace. A lovely gift for most anyone.
This place has so many breathtaking works of art. I feel like I'm living in a museum. Each piece can teach us about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago.
Do you know about a lot? Do you like art, or do you know a lot about
I'm
art?
from a family of merchants, so I've been able to see a lot of art, but I won't pretend to be an expert.
Ooh, the shinies. Wooden flask. A flask that gives off a strong alcoholic smell when opened. You seem to recall Gerald keeping it on his person. Ah, Dad. Liking his drinks.
All they ever do is cause trouble. We'd best purge the entire underbelly of Garreg Mach.
Interesting. I'd rather not genocide anyone.
Did
I
you
mean,
hear?
she's not that slovenly,
There's
but
news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it?
Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
it is extremely important that the professor tends to their studies as well. If you agree, I'd be more than happy to share my knowledge. You will receive faculty training from Manuela. Select the skills and start training. Note that accepting this quest will expend activity points. I mean, it's probably a good thing to do. Let me chain this up.
I simply must thank you, Professor.
So utterly awful? Rude. I think I did better than that. But that means I can only do one other thing today. Let's go look at the crest analyzer real fast. Might be able to drop more stuff on us. Nope. Probably only if he's in his office. A sketch of a sigil. A drawing of a circle used to activate magic. It probably belongs to someone interested in magic and crests. Let's go to the quest first. Oh, okay, first person view. That's what that was.
Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family. Christoph, I think it was. I have a request.
It seems I've lost something. Can you have a minute? Can you help me look for it? Gerald dropped something. Search for the monastery to find it for him. You should try looking near the captain's quarters for that Gerald was occupying.
Thanks for your help.
That was helpful. Feels good, doesn't it? If you ever come across any more lost items, be sure to find their owners right away. Use the gift option to increase your support points with others by giving them things that they like. A gift will also increase an ally's motivation. You may sometimes find lost items around the monastery. Use the loot item options to return them to their owners and increase support points. As with gifts, an ally's motivation will also increase. So I could get faculty training from him. Oh, Tomas.
Professor, I heard that you may battle alongside Catherine. Even among the knights, she is something special. A holy knight who is able to wield a hero's relic. Still, she can be a mite difficult.
Tell me about it. Not really, like, tell me about it. I want to know what I'm up against.
What? I desired fresh air.
The wind feels nice.
I have a favor to ask.
There is solitude on the battlefield, but there are limits to what one can achieve alone. To be stronger, more efficient, visit the Battalions Guild. Bring some of the reinforcements along might give you an advantage in battle. Try talking to the Battalion Guildmaster.
What do you require?
Mercenaries. Saros Holy Monks. Saros Sacred Monks. Uh-huh. Interesting. It's a lot of money, though.
Thank you.
At the Battalion Guild, you can meet battalions that aren't affiliated with the Church of Saros. We're allowed to hire those folks too, so be sure to visit the guild later to check it out. Naturally, battalions will lose endurance as they fight. You can replenish battalion endurance by visiting the Battalion Guild in the market.
What do you require?
So I can hire them for me or other students. Not sure I want to do anything with that yet. They're pretty expensive. But hey, at least I unlocked that. Let's see if I remember where some people are with missing stuff. Freshwater snail that occasionally attracts uncommon fish. Okay. More cats. Jeez, why am I slow? Too much to load.
What about... Professor, have you seen Felix around? I swear, as soon as you take your eyes off him, poof, he's gone.
Did I see you at the training ground? I don't think Felix was in the kitchen, so he's probably at the training ground.
Of course he's there. Sorry for bothering you, Professor. Thanks.
Claude, Winona, large physique. No. Finds themselves in fights. No. No. I know where the sigils is. That would be in the dining hall. Where are you, sir?
I'm sorry. That just now.
Interesting. Sketch with
I
Sigma.
can't believe I left this behind.
Not sure about the Book of Sorcery. I don't know who went to the school sorcery. Ooh, another blue item. 2 blue items. Practical map of the forest made by Geralt. It probably belongs to someone who has known Geralt for a long time. I know who that is. Me. Duh. A blend of unique dried fruit from the south, popular with its intoxicating, strong, bright notes. A smithing material that strengthens the weapon's critical attack. Now it's more of a game of, do I remember where everyone is? Which is probably no, which means I'm really just going to run around until I find whoever I want to talk to.
You should spar with her.
Your tattered overcoat?
I know nothing about it.
Dang.
I'm studying.
This is your map.
Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
Duh. Silly. Ferdinand, I don't think I have anything for him. Claude's down here, isn't he? Hello, Owl. Yes.
First that, well, if Cat... You found it, Teach. I've been looking everywhere. Whew, thanks a million.
You left it in the gosh darn cafeteria. Or is that the cafeteria? What is this place called? Reception hall or something? Yeah, reception hall. Don't know if either of those two girls would have lost something. Dorothea. Should we wear hair clips?
Fight alongside the night.
Not really. Did you go to the Kingdom School of Sorcery? Who went to the Kingdom School of Sorcery? Do I have, like, a roster? Notes. School sorcery. I can't check the other classes either, can I? So it must be somebody from a different house. Dang. Let's see who's out here. I don't think he's lost anything yet. See, Ingrid was up here. Ash with Cynthia. No. Dimitri today. Lorenz. Marnie. Hilda. Petra. No. I don't know who would have had it. Well, let me give the button back to this man over here. Wooden button.
Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this.
Often fights. Elegant hair clip. I'll go give the elegant hair clip to the chick who's vain. I don't care about my looks so much, and I don't like to fight. Oh my gosh.
Professor, if you don't pay, I hate. Never seen that thing before in my.
Okay. Well. Never mind. Let's see what there is to eat. I guess that's another thing they can do. It's a sweet tooth week, huh? Could do Marnie. Lawrence and Nats. Full menu. Let's see. Those two are the two at level 2. Who else in my party's level 2 or lower? I don't think anyone. Who else cares about their looks a lot? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna eat with. Well, Marnie has low. But these two definitely need some instruction. This will hopefully raise their motivation.
I did not expect much from the dining hall, but this does not disappoint.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
Ultimately, the three of you get significantly stronger. The two of you invited are much more motivated. The two you invited. Ugh, I can't read. Don't yell at me. Bailiff and Lawrence. Your bond with Lawrence has deepened. You should try listening to them when they're ready to speak with you. Ignast.
Ignatz, let us take a short break. I will pour tea. Please choose a teapot for us to use.
You want me to pick one?
I don't see any other Ignatz around here, do you? Go on now, we're wasting time. The pots are over here. I will leave the selection to your judgment.
Let's see. How about this?
That's rather plain. Why did you choose that one?
The tea you chose has a very subtle taste, as well as a smooth, light texture. Such an unassuming tea calls for an unassuming pot, and one that complements the tea's color. In addition, the pot I selected has a floral design. Although we can't go for a walk today, we can still bask a little in nature's beauty.
Very interesting. You know, you have an absolutely marvelous aesthetic eye. Precisely what I would expect from the son of a merchant house that has enjoyed the Gloucester's patronage for so many years. After we graduate, when you begin your trade in earnest, I will introduce you to my father.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid I'm already on the path to becoming a knight.
Ah, right, you are a second son. Still, your eye for beauty is a talent that should not go to waste. Very well. If you are to be a knight, then I shall happily take you into my service.
Ah, well...
What? Does that displease you?
Not at all. I just need a little time to think it over.
His eye for the arts is unwavering, but in all other matters he is woefully indecisive.
Interesting. You have to, like, go physically speak with him? How do I navigate things? Or will they come to me to talk? Oh. There's a big speech bubble thing on the map. I wonder what that means.
Professor.
Oh, I have tea with them. Yes. Sure.
Professor, I understand that you were looking to speak with me. Perhaps you would like some insight on how to write your next lecture? While I do have a great many ideas, it would be inappropriate to... Oh, am I mistaken? If that's the case, then what can I do for you?
It's about the female students?
The ladies have complained? To you? About me? Preposterous. There must be some mistake. I am the heir of the noble House Gloucester. It is bred in me to treat all people with respect. Rest assured, you will not find anyone more upstanding than yours truly. Perhaps the issue is that the splendor of my noble presence is driving the ladies to distraction. If that is the crime, I do confess. I hope I've not troubled the ladies' hearts unduly.
You're a little full of yourself, sir. It is your advances they seem to find troubling.
Outrageous! That's absurd! Who would dare to allege such slander?
A number of female students, actually. Wow. What have you been up to?
Well, I suppose I have offered several of them the honor of dining with me. It is impossible to tell if even the most well-bred young lady is a suitable companion for me, merely by the sight of her. So, in order for us to get to know each other properly, it is appropriate that we dine together. Thus far, they have all declined, oddly enough. For some reason, they seem to be exercising some form of restraint when speaking with me. I would never insist, of course. But I will admit I have, on occasion, after a day's pause, issued repeat invitations, in the fashion and style of a gentleman.
Uh-huh. That's the problem.
What? Ridiculous! Dinner invitations from me a problem? The very idea. I am a perfect gentleman, the son of a noble line. I've a wit like a rapier, and it takes but a glance to see that I'm gorgeous. No, I cannot believe such a thing. Are you sure this isn't the result of some sort of scheme? It cannot be otherwise. Someone has clearly devised a conspiracy against me. Someone who envies my position, who seeks to soil my sterling reputation with foul rumors. How crude. Please, Professor, it is beneath you to fall victim to such petty and obscene tactics. I implore you to take greater care in the future. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a great deal of work to do. Farewell.
Well then. Herring bait. A small live fish bait that can attract extremely rare fish. Dang, maybe I should be fishing more. Let me try these three with the pendant.
To be honest, thankfully, a lost item. Oh, that!
Oh,
I
she went
thought
to
it
the
was
book.
gone for good.
Tattered overcoat. I don't know who
I've
it
heard
would be.
whispers about Lord Lonato. Why? Oh, a ghost. Did you find this?
I don't think you're the one with the tattered overcoat.
Professor, are you going to... I'm sorry, but that's not...
You're probably not the tattered overcoat either.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna save and end it there. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back on probably tomorrow after work, around 6. It might be a little bit late. It might be like 6:30 because I forgot something at somebody else's house that I need to go pick up. So, we'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoy.